be in the way of people seeing each other.
Oh. Whoa.
Done. All right, so here we are. I'm going to talk to you about how we do this. It's 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning. These are two 8-pound turkey or chickens, maybe a little more actually, maybe around 10-pound chickens, and they've been sitting in brine overnight. This is about a cup of salt water with 2 gallons of water, a cup of salt, 2 gallons of water, and some ice to keep them cool all night in the brine. What that does is helps it hold the moisture in. People who put other spices in their brines are wasting the spices. These are the rubs that I'm going to use. Casual Smokers. I'll put a link down low where you can find these things. This one's the one I like. Brown sugar based, also salt, pepper. In the OG blend, I'm going to mix these together actually. This is what I'm going to inject the birds with. Here you have the injector. We got 2 sticks of vegan butter. My son's allergic to dairy, or you could use regular butter. I have some apple cider vinegar, this much apple cider vinegar, and then this much Frank's hot sauce with 2 sticks of butter. And that's the sauce. This is actually just apple cider vinegar in here. I'm gonna use that to spray on the bird once I put it in. Here's my drip catchings. This is apple cider vinegar base right here, just a little bit. Once the birds start cooking, that'll start to fill up with the most precious liquid there is in this game, so don't ever lose that. Charcoal briquette. We're gonna use some lump charcoal. We're gonna put it in here with the smoker for flavor. And now I got my wood chips, my apple wood chips. They've been on water for about an hour, getting them ready for the smoker. So let's go. So we're rubbing it down, and we are applying it liberally, because the more rub that falls into this, the better your gravy, your drippings, and then thus your gravy that we're gonna make later are gonna taste. So I am applying this stuff liberally to the top. Put the brown sugar base first. Now it's garlic, salt, pepper. After that, I'm gonna pick them up too when I get my second hand here and rub a little bit on the bottom, but this will drip down and all around the birds. Looking good. So this is the most important part. We got our injection fluid, and now we're gonna pump these birds up. I'm gonna hit, watch it expand here. I'm gonna hit the bird all over with this. And basically put this entire mason jar into both birds. Put a little bit into each area. We're getting the entire chunk of meat, pieces of salt, Frank's. And again, that stuff, a lot of it will drip down into the rub, which will be awesome. A little bit in the back leg. Now I'm gonna go to the other breast. I'm gonna do this to both birds. Pump it up. So here's the finished product. We have a whole mason jar full of injection inside the birds. They're all pumped up now, dripping down into the pan, which is perfect. Now we're gonna fire up the smoke. So I'm a fan of the Masterbuilt 30-inch electric smoker over the Traeger. This is the spot where I can insert my wood chips. I'm gonna start with a piece of lump charcoal. Okay, this is gonna add a lot of, break it. This is gonna add a lot of flavor. People just do wood, that's great. But I mix in lump charcoal with my apple wood that's soaking. I mix in lump charcoal because lump charcoal flavor. See, I just dumped it into the heating pan down in there. That's where the smoke's gonna come from. Lump charcoal gives it a ton of flavor. I put that in periodically throughout the smoke. Every 30 minutes or so, I insert some wood into the side. 225 is my temp. Going up to 275 is too hot. You'll dry out your bird. 212 is boiling. So if you boil the skin of the bird, which at 225 is not quite there, but if you get it up to 275, the outer inch of the bird gets to be boiling and it dries it out quick. So I'm a 225 guy. It's gonna take 3 to 5 hours. I'll do a temp check at 3, but you'll see what this is looking like in a little while. We're a half an hour in, only opening to do a little spritz here. I'm gonna put some apple cider vinegar on top. Let it run down. That's gonna help it golden up. Look at all those drippings already. Oh yeah.
How many hours you on? Ooh, baby, steaming.
Well, you're in charge over there.
All right, we took them off, put them in a cooler, fresh and hot. They're both in here. And we're gonna let them sit in this for about 40 minutes before we cut. What that does is when it cools, also always wear a blue glove. Way better than getting your hands dirty every single time. As they cool in a cooler, it sucks the moisture inside instead of boils the moisture out as you cut it. When you cut it, the moisture's not set yet. There's one of the breasts. It's just moist, it's delicious. It's as good as it gets.
Oh. This is gonna be yummy.
Think so?
Yeah.
This is gonna be yummy.
Yeah, definitely.
This is gonna be very yummy. Where's the,
Yeah.
Being the way that people see each other.
done. Okay, done.
Nick, I'm opening this.
So you guys haven't had the real treat yet.
What?
Piece of skin. Throw that in your mouth.
What?
Throw that in your mouth. It's the best part.
Oh, but this is clean.
Do it.
Try this. This is the best part.
Eat your eyes.
That's good.
Isn't it phenomenal?
It's good.
Phenomenal!